Oops. Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, Days of Our Lives, Emily O'Brien exit Gwen's role to play Theresa Donovan. When I saw that, I just was just like, no, 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 no. Listen, Days of Our Lives have done some pretty stupid things that I've seen so far in my 2 years of watching the show. This has probably has to be like the dumbest thing that they could have possibly done to sit there. And the thing is, yes, this is so stupid for so many different reasons. They could have literally just got another actress. They could have got another actress. This isn't the case where it's like we go from Ben to Alex, which surprisingly worked. This is like, oh, you left one person, you came back, you just slapped a blonde wig on her head and just said, screw it. Now, as always, we sit there and talk about all the shows, G's, Days, why not? Of course, Bold and the Beautiful. We're going to do a little roll call, get this started. As you are coming in, make sure you do hit the like button. Really does help. It keeps me in the algorithm. Um, have a good time. Let's get it started. Cherry Ice Cream's in the chat. Was good. Melly Mel, my heart queen, is in the chat. And I know you watched tomorrow's episode of The Young and the Restless. Spider Quake is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm hoping that as well. Hoping that as well, my friend. Hoping that as well. As well. Now, as always, I gotta sit there and check these bells and whistles to make sure that the audio is good. Queen herself is in the chat. What's good, Queen? How's the Queen doing tonight? And that is actually definitely true. Yeah, like I said. Ronnie Ron is in the chat. What's good, Ron? Let's see. This is Shakira's in the chat. How you doing tonight, Shakira? I'm assuming you saw my review on Days of Our Lives, and also thank you for the promo. I'm surprised. They actually. Oh, it is Friday. It is Friday. Yo, I didn't even realize it was Friday. I'm like, why is this promo out so early for? But you know, I always gotta sit there and check on the Queen. Got to check on the Queen. I forgot today is actually out so early for. And then I realized that it's Friday. So of course the promo is out. And this part. Okay. Also, if you are not a member, it's going to be a good one on Sunday. It's going to be a good one on Sunday. Now, as you were in the chat, you know that Kyrie said that he was going to educate me on a different perspective. I am waiting with bated breath. The amazing, gorgeous Queen, sexy Janet is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Yes, it's very good to see you in the chat. Um, oh, that's funny. And Monique is in the chat. Monique says if Michael Easton can play three different characters in the same thing, anything's possible. I mean, anything's possible. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. Okay? They didn't sit there and slap. They didn't sit there and slap a different wig on Michael Easton and was like, hey, why don't you sit there and play a blonde surfer or something? The whole thing is dumb. I think it's stupid. Ronnie Ron, I hate when soaps do this foolishness using the same. Yeah, it was bad. Janet says Days of Our Lives does move. It does. I love Days of Our Lives. Alyssa, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining. And LaShanta's here. What's good? And Alyssa, I saw you watched the review. And you saw that bad blonde wig. Ooh, I know. I know. it, it was bad. What's good, Monique? Let's everyone say what's up to Monique. Mel says I call that this is a sad that Wait, Brandon. Wait, well, I'm sorry. Now, are you saying that Are you saying that the character that plays Stefan, he's going Brandon Barash? Is he leaving the show? It was bad. What's good, Darby? What is good, Darby? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, it was bad. It was, it was stupid. Oh my goodness, Janet, it was terrible. Let's say Gwen left and came back. Yeah, I know. Emily could dye her hair or something by taking over the role. I mean, the problem is, okay, the sad thing is that the wig was not the only bad part. Lashanta said, "Let the countdown begin." The wig wasn't the only part that was bad. The bad part was that they could like it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Alicia's in the chat. How you doing tonight, Alicia? Yeah, no, I saw Ron. My dude's about to lose his joystick. Yeah, Sean Brady as Brandon. Oh, Brand. Okay. Oh wait, he's leaving too. What? Yo, are you serious? Mel, are you serious? Sean Brady's leaving? What the? Yo, who's actually gonna be on the show? Who's actually gonna be on the show at this point? That's why Chris said I told Kyrie's Demetrius. I know. This is crazy. So unless Sean is leaving, this is nuts. This is nuts. Debbie says, what did the police have on Dimitri to arrest him with? That's a really good question. I know, listen, I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, I didn't think he was actually and Shakira, yeah, Shakira also says Philip and Chloe are leaving together. Yeah, they're leaving too. Hey, Albert, the real question of the day should be why does Chase look like he was pepper sprayed in the face? Um, because he actually was pepper sprayed in the face, Dave. He was actually, I mean, in the show, his character was pepper sprayed in the face. Absolutely, listen. Absolutely, see. You know, listen. It's always a beautiful thing when we could 100% agree on something. Lisa Albert, did you know today is National Noodle Day? Are you serious? I mean, I've been doing National Noodle Day pretty much every day at this point. Are you seriously? But no, Matt, I did. That's crazy though. Lashanta said Gabby and Stefan needs to be in jail for what? I mean, I'm pretty sure they do, but for what reason though? Yeah, listen, I'm just like, how is that possible that you want to sit there and not forgive Sean for something that you did? Nicole is in the chat. How you doing tonight, Nicole? That's right. The one and only Ronnie Ron is in the chat. Now, also, for the people that have been sharing my videos, that really does actually help. So continue to keep doing it. It does actually show up on my analytics and everything like that. And we're growing. We are growing. Now, I'll sit there and say it in this chat because why not at this point? I saw 5 people in somebody else's chat that used to be in this chat, right? Used to be in this chat. 5 people. I saw it in another chat. Alyssa says, so since I'm in the chat today, I want to address the elephant in the room. Should I get something stronger? Should I be drinking something stronger than soda? Yes. 5 people is in I saw it in another chat. So as We always have a good time. Let's just keep in mind that we're here to have a good time. We're here to have fun. I want this to be literally the number one soap chat on YouTube. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking the others, dishing days, and James and everyone. They all do their thing, but I like to sit there and hold that title, and that is because of y'all. So let's just remember while we're sitting there talking all this stuff, we're just here to have a good time. Let's not to say they didn't call help for. They didn't call for help until he's. Yeah, well, to be fair, Lashanta, he was about to sit there and shoot both of them. So the fact that they actually helped him at all is nothing short of a miracle. If somebody trying to point a gun at me, you think I'm just going to sit there like, let me just sit there and do the right thing? I mean, he did try to end my life, but didn't anyone catch that creepy small fin hat? I'm glad you're not. Yeah, I saw that too. Exactly, Alicia. Fun, fun, fun. Ambassador Sam is in the chat. What's good, Ambassador Sam? Listen, I saw you saying last week chat and someone referred to me as if wait, he isn't in the chat. Yeah. I didn't exactly feel comfortable reading that out when I started to read the thing. The chapter says hope is like Brooke, Finn ain't nothing. Ron says Albert, why was Finn not happy? Was he upset about Deacon being his future? No, he just you know what, to be honest, I don't even know. I don't think it has anything to do with Deacon being his stepdad. He's a grown ass man. He doesn't need a stepdad. But Ron, keep being you. Lashanta says I'm over those Dimitri shares. Listen, well, I have one night to dance, so I'm waiting till he comes in. Darby says Maggie tried to emotionally manipulate Alex into letting her be the CEO. He wasn't. I did, but here's the thing, Darby. I did actually feel bad for her, though. I did. I mean, she lost her husband for that she's known for years, and she just lost her job, and she comes back, and now she loses her spot again. So part of me does feel kind of bad for her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I look like I almost saw like I said ninja or something. Um, Right quick, I gotta ask you a question about when does because I'm gonna watch Loki season 2 tonight. Well, the first episode. I need to know something, Spider Quick. When do the new episodes come out? Like what day does new episodes come out, Spider Quick? Um, Monique says fan is now on the Liam and Brooke trail on Hope can do better than Thomas. Don't forget about his horrible deeds. Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. I agree. Fly Quick says every Thursday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have an idea. I'm not gonna say what it is yet, Spider Quick, but I have an idea. So thank you for letting me know. Lashanta says Luna is Lee's niece and Finn's cousin, but her mother tells her to stay away from the Foresters. I was wondering about. Thank you for clearing that up, Lashanta, because I was wondering about that. Ron says Stefan and Gabby are just um selfish and money hungry. They think they're entitled. Dory says, "Who are you? You don't sound like the Stone Cold Albert become the." About what? What did I actually say? What did I say? I was out of character, Darby. So I'm very curious about what I actually said. I sat there, and Alyssa, I was like, yo, she literally saved your life, and you threw her under the bus. I was never a Gabby fan, to be honest. Yeah, Shakira actually was really good. Alicia says, as far as anyone knows, it still comes down to Val or Nina, even if Sonny and Michael finds out Martin made the call. Well, I did, Darby. I did. I did. It's just my whole thing is Darby. She lost her husband, so yeah, I'm kind of getting that sense by the quake. I'm getting that sense, to be honest. That was what I think it was cold hearted. Yeah, that's how Jack Rose Smith is saying. Um, it was. I was like, you came in there and it was like she lost her husband, and you just gonna sit there and just take away her job. Also, like, yeah, I get the sense too. Alyssa, I think it's Xander. No, dog, I think just because he lost her husband, so it was like, Darby, don't go around sharing that. Don't go around sharing that. I could be a nice person at times. I don't want people to think that. I don't want people to sit there and think that I can be a nice person at times. Keep that between me, you, and the chat. Don't spread that out so loud. Monique says the PNP was constantly going to bring up Thomas past these. What was the point of redeeming him? They could have kept him bad. Was cold when she fought. That's true. That's actually very true, Lashanta. I can't knock you on that. Ollie says so is Avery with Ava. Nope. No, I thought he was gonna cut. I thought she was gonna cut off the joystick. Darby says Maggie played the sympathetic widow card one too many times. Thank God Alex wasn't having it. Wow, wow, wow. I don't even know what to say about that. Also, if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you do that when you sign in. If you're signed in, make sure you hit the like button. But yes, 5 people that was in my chat is not here anymore. So I need to make this a very fun and friendly and somewhat safe atmosphere. Because I don't like seeing my subscribers in somebody else's chat. They used to be in my chat. And if I gotta sit there and get a little militant tonight, start blocking people or timing out people, that's just what it's gonna be. Dolly's in the chat. What's good, Dolly? Dolly, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday was so. Listen, Dolly came on yesterday, right? Dolomitis came on yesterday, and it was just a great time. He has such a very upbeat, positive personality. I loved it. I was definitely there for it. Let's see where the likes at. Okay, cool. We got 10 likes and we got 30 people in the chat. So if you are signed in, make sure you do hit the like button. Oh no, we just sitting there talking about, well, one, I was talking about how fun it was to actually have you on the live stream yesterday. Two is exactly Monique. No, he was a blast. Don't listen. Dolly can sit there and come on anytime that he wants. Um, Dolly is just awesome like that. Just and yeah, I know. I'm just into saying. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I was. Oh yeah. So Dolly, just to kind of catch you up, I saw 5 people that used to be in my live stream and is now in somebody else's live stream. I know one of them may have had to do with me because, well, to be honest, I do talk a lot about Nina. Freddie! Oh, nice picture. Nice picture, Freddie. Nah, Dolly, you was great. You're amazing. Yeah, 5 people that used to be in my live stream is now in somebody else's live stream. So yeah, keep monitoring the chat. If I feel like it's getting a little bit too out of hand and not in a fun way, no. Well, yes, that is true. One of them actually is in JLJ Media. But the other four are in somebody else's live stream, and I'm not gonna sit there and say who. That I'm not gonna say. Darby says, "Are you saying we can't attend any live streams?" That's not. You know, that's not what I'm saying, Darby. You know, that's not what I'm sitting there saying. Yes, I can be kind of possessive, but no. I'm saying that these people used to be in my live streams, and they're not in my live streams anymore. They're in somebody else's live streams. Darby knew damn well what I was sitting there saying. I like that, Darby. Um, yeah. So wasn't exactly a happy feeling I had. Wasn't exactly a happy feeling I had. Ron says, "I mean, would you like to see Cardi B?" No, I wouldn't. I would not like to see Cardi B in pretty much anything. Plus, it's 30 minutes in and out, no sign. I'm okay. I'm still waiting. Darby says, "No, explain yourself." You know damn well what I'm talking about, Darby. Darby, no, explain yourself. I did explain myself. I explained myself perfectly clear. I explained myself perfectly clear. But yeah, so GH, I'm gonna be honest, GH was not really good today. It really wasn't. Why is it still up for? But yeah, no, GH was not good today. Freddie says, I'm not gonna lie, I was shy at first to reveal my face, but now I feel great. No, that is awesome. Listen, I love the picture, man. I love the picture. How many soap live streams out there? Black Cat? How many soap live streams out there? I don't get that. How you doing, Black Cat? Mel says, I got a feeling that Susan has the power to see. I guess, I didn't know that. Debbie says, I like conversations. I'm going to attend different live streams from. Okay, so, you know what? I'm just going to say, Darby, that's not what I mean. I'm saying that, well, you know exactly why I'm saying that. Just in case you didn't. Oh, of course. No, Freddie, I like the picture. Okay, yesterday was a good episode except for Brock TV. Okay, well, Brock TV like this. That's something. Oh, how many? Oh, thank you, Dave. How many people do actually? Okay, there's Distant Days. Um, there's James. There's Dion Corner. I think that's about it. Um, I think there's. That's a really good question. How many? Okay, that's Listen, I want to say. Okay, first of all, let me answer Darby's question before I get to that. No, I'm not Smith. This okay. I would sit there and say it's maybe four that do live streams. That do live streams. I would sit there and say it's four. No, Dave, you sit there saying how many other people actually want to join it besides besides me? How many people do live? How many people do soap opera live streams besides me? And I would sit there and say maybe four. I know Lanika used to do it, but I don't think Lanika actually does it anymore. Adoli said there is the eighth. Oh, I forgot about that. There is the eighth floor podcast or something. Oh yeah, tenth floor, tenth floor GH. There are new days, and I love hearing their take on days. Every day, every day is just me. I mean, people do it every day. It's just me. Yes, it's just me. I'm the only person. Um, Freddie says GH wasn't so much of a cliffhanger Fridays. Nothing happened of big or crazy. Talking about their pathetic wedding. Yeah, it was. That's what I was going to say. It wasn't really that good. Dolly says Sunday is my big soap opera live day. But that's not true, Spider-Quake. That's not true. There are people that actually did like no, that's not true. I saw people that actually like this spring and scenes. Thank you, Black Cat. Thank you. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I definitely do have a lot of fun. Even when I gotta sit there and try to defuse things. Um and that's not true, Spider-Quake. I don't know why you feel that, why you feel that no one liked it. There was people that actually liked it. Okay. Doggy says Sunday I have 10 floor GH station days and Bostic and Bunch. Yeah, no, Sunday's yeah, thank you, Dolly. Sunday's a big day. Sunday's a big day for like the soap operas and stuff. Some maybe people yesterday said it wasn't good. Okay. But that doesn't mean that everyone said it wasn't good. Just because some people, that doesn't mean everyone. This is my whole thing though, Spikequake. I don't understand why you always feel the need to sit there and talk about Sprina if you don't like them. Like for somebody who doesn't like characters, you sure talk about them a lot. Like a lot. Mom says, "Okay, I love that Kristen was right about Leo." Yep, same. The Havler's in the chat. What's good to have him? And Jarvos is in the chat. What's good, Jarvos? I was tired, but I did watch B&B, YNR, and GH. Yeah, I did. But that's my whole point, though. Alyssa, oh, yesterday, though, edition days. Speaking of days, have you heard of Days of Days? Wow. Lily said, did anyone else get a Jersey Shore vibe? It was so dumb. It was so dumb. Jesus Christ. Honestly, tell you the truth, well, actually, see, now I'm about to call you Ron. This is why, listen, but you know what Kyrie also said? Kyrie said that, we only need one Ron. We only need one Ron. But here we go. Here we go again, Spider Quake. It's like, see, this is why I'm sitting there calling you like this is exactly why I'm sitting there calling you the next Ron. But this is why I call you Bizarre Ron. Because Ron will sit there and say the same thing every single time. But Ron is funny. You just do it over and over and over again. And then it's just like annoying at this point. What's good, Big Nate? But I'm right, Ron. What? Okay, but but Spike, wait, do you need to sit there and say this in every single live stream? That's my whole thing. Do you feel the need to say this in every single live stream? Monique says, I'll be more satisfied if Theresa was Gwen alter ego switch back and forth from Gwen to Theresa. I just, I mean, listen, like I said, Days have done some very wacky stuff, but Days have done some wacky stuff, but like, this is probably the dumbest. This is probably the dumbest thing that they've done. Um, no, he's not. He's not bad. It gets to a point where it's just like it's annoying after a while. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I talked to him earlier today. Talked to him early today. So, oh, um, Black Cat says, "Oh, Deacon and Sheila gets married just to see who shows up." Black Mon's in the chat. What's good, Black Mon? It's just their own senses. That's their problem, not ours, Albert. But the thing is, Spiderquake, you do it too much. I don't. Okay, I don't. Yes. Or here's an idea, Spiderquake. Here's the thing. There's so many other different characters you can sit there and talk about, right? So why do you constantly feel the need to sit there and talk about Springer for? Like it's annoying. It's like it's been 26 minutes and you still sit there talking about Springer. Like here's the thing. I don't even like Springer like that. And it even starts to get annoying to me. And then when you start to annoy me, that's the problem. What's good, Black Man? How are you doing tonight? Andrea, how you doing tonight, Andrea? Well, yeah, Spider Quake, because if you were talking about, here's the thing, even if you sat there and you talked about Carly after a while, it'll be fine. Constant screening thing, it's annoying. It starts to annoy me. It starts to annoy the people in the chat. And then when you sit and you get timed out, then you're sitting there wondering why. Freddie said they're definitely going to put Christina and Blaze together. I'm here for it. I'm here for it too. I just wasn't there for her scene because her scene literally made no point. It was literally no point of her being in this episode. And you're still talking about it. You're still talking about it. Juan says, I'm a Day fan for Robert. I'm a Days fan for life, but what they, yeah, it's stupid. It's dumb. Shakira says, "Hey everyone, who just mad, who just mad in the chats room? What?" Shanta says, "I saw Blaze and Dante today. Christina's yeah. That scene was just. Thank you, Blackmon. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. I think we got 34 people up in the chat. I don't know how many. I don't know how many likes we got so far, but definitely hit the like button. Really does. So, and Anthony is in the chat. See, this is exactly what I'm sitting there saying. Let's everyone welcome Anthony. I'm always very curious how to get Tony out of Anthony. Like people sit there and say, they call him Tony, even though their name is Anthony. So I never get that. Yes, let's everyone say what's up to well, let's everyone say what's up to Anthony. Freddie says, Albert, that scene of Dante and Christine was it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely also. I'm not gonna lie, it's taking me a hot minute to get used to your actual face in the profile. So I feel like I'm talking to a new person at this point. Yes, let's everyone welcome Anthony. So guys said hi everyone who just made chat room like Dolly and oh, okay. Yeah, so let's welcome Anthony. I feel like I'm talking to a new person now. I really do. I really feel like I'm talking to a new person. Darby says, I don't know other bird. I like that. I like that. I don't understand. I don't know. Lashanta says, Albert Finn told Steffi to cut Sheila some slack, but the hope too good for Tom make it make sense. Yes, it's always really interesting, really nice to sit there and have some new people in the chat. I always love. Don't get me wrong. Always love my regulars. Always love having my regulars here. Um, also Stephanie went to work planning to quit time because she doesn't want to work for Vivian. No, it looked like she came in there ready to take her job back, and then like Chris have it, you dragged Nina so many times, and I've never gotten upset about it. Okay, and we had this conversation yesterday, and it really didn't change. Freddie says, "I know, Ray Albert. I'm still." I was just like, I don't know. It's interesting. You know something? I'll sit there and say this quite quick. If you was in somebody else's chat, right? Let's say you was in James' chat. Do you think that if James got upset with you, do you think he would? You think that he would sit there and have patience with you as far as not blocking you? Answer me that question first. Do you think that James would have the same amount of patience that I do? That's what I want to know. And I think I've been pretty patient with you. Do you think that he would actually have the same patience? Black Cat said, I thought you loved talking about Trina, and you're not answering the question. Thank you. You're missing the point though, Spider Quake. I wish I actually knew how. Because sometimes I feel like you're. Don't get me wrong, Spider Quake. I love actually having you in the chat, but sometimes I feel like you do sit there and try to test my try to test my patience. If it makes other people in the chat feel uncomfortable, and I ask you to do it more than once, and you want to sit there and feel like you want to challenge me, like, well, I don't understand. If I did this because I said so, because I asked you nicely, and nice isn't working. So, and plus, I want you in the chat because I want to sit there and start talking about Loki. Oh, yeah, where the hell was the lights at? That's what I was doing. I was like, nope. Okay, so we got 15 likes. We got 15 likes. We got 29 people in the chat. So if you are enjoying the stream, make sure that you do hit the like button. It really does actually help. Like Quick says, okay, so what if it gets people upset they're weak? Like, all right, I'm kind of done with this conversation. I'm kind of done with this conversation. Let's just move on because you're not getting it. We can just talk about something else. So, what the hell was I gonna sit there and say? Oh, yeah, so now you got Gwen running around with that stupid wig on her face. I mean, you got Gwen running around with that stupid wig on, and I don't. They actually, I think they tried to explain it. I think they try to explain it as far as like why she can only like she only wants to be in a certain amount of episodes, but like I'm looking forward to it tonight. I am. I'm looking forward to it tonight. I want to try. I want to try to watch it tonight. Actually, let's talk about Philip being in his feelings about Diane's dress. Yeah. First of all, my whole thing is why would Diane buy a dress from Lauren? Like Lauren and Phyllis aren't friends. I don't get that. I really don't understand that at all. Um Phyllis says Billy and Tucker getting into it again. I like Tucker's character. Um I do like Tucker's character. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, listen, I felt like even YNR was actually a little bit more better than GH today. Darby says, how is it obnoxious to treat someone who you harshly like Maggie treated you harshly like Maggie did to Alex the same way? And she lost her husband. She lost her husband. I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad, Alyssa. I am so not looking forward to any scenes with her whatsoever. This is probably the stupidest thing that they've ever done in Days of Our Lives. And they've done some things. Freddie said, "I to be honest, at first, I felt like I wasn't brave enough because I was worried about how people would say how I look. But since the chat is positive about my look, I feel brave and not relieved about it. Thank you. Yes, you should. You should. And I'm glad you did it, though. Let's say yes, it was even B&B in days. No, I'm glad you did, Freddie. I am. It's exactly Alicia. It says Lauren owns a whole department store. That's like you shopping at Macy's and someone being mad because they got beef with. It's. I mean, my whole thing is like, you could have just got a dress somewhere else. You could have got a dress anywhere else. Why the heck? Ella says, I see no chemistry between Theresa and Alex, so Theresa can try to use. I'm thinking about Brady because Brady still don't want her. Darby says, because she lost her husband, you should put that. That's so bad, Darby. That's so bad. Oh my goodness. Darby's being bad tonight. Monique says, and fans wondering why Stephanie left with the kids because he's not doing anything to keep Sheila out of his life. If anything, he is embracing her. When Sheila came and sat down, he should got up and go. Or Lisa, I don't show my face to save my embarrassment. No, seriously, I want you to sit there and show your face. If you want to, I want to sit there and see what you look like. And I say that in the most non creepiest way possible. Darby says, no, the hell you are. The hell you are, Darby. But no, at least I mean, if you want to show your face, I would, and again, I mean that in the most non creepy way possible. Devlin says Finn lacks a backbone, which is one of the reasons I have issues with him and Stuffy. Well, you've been watching it longer than me. So Billy says Maggie needs to go spend some time with her grandkids. Damn, y'all just really. Billy said it did sound kind of creepy. All right, well that was the that's what I was going for. What's good, Jonathan? Billy said, do you mean your kids watch this live stream? What's good, Jonathan? Alyssa, I want to. Yeah, me too. Me too. I think it's so stupid. And the sad thing is that even if they couldn't get back, even if they couldn't get it back, just get somebody new. And Rihanna's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Black Cat says Luna spying for someone. That's a really good question. Her mother was like, you're gonna get exposed if you keep working there. But I'm like, okay, so you're what? You're Finn's cousin, or okay? Is she Finn's cousin, or is she's Finn's niece? I'm very curious about that. Johnson says latest day episode failed, but you know. But he says, God give me self confidence. Jesse Jess is in the chat, and Jesse Jess still doesn't have her halo. Goddess Jess is in the chat without her Dragon Ball Z star. And it's funny too, because Spidey Quick is actually just talking about you too. He was just mentioning you. Evelyn says if Luna is really Lee's niece, then she's Finn's cousin. Oh, okay. Kira says I hate this channel. Why? This channel? Where did that come from? That was kind of dark. Johnson says Luna is Finn's cousin. Okay. We said I was joking. Yeah, no, no, I knew you were joking. I knew you were joking. I knew you were joking. Um, Ashanta says my thing is if Lee still blames Steffi and the forces, why Lee tell Finn to get his family back? It's a good question. Yeah, this Sunday is going to be really good. Um, this Sunday is going to be really good. Apparently, oh, there we go. Tyrese is in the chat. Tyrese is going to sit there and educate me on a different perspective on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that. Listen, you should be a member for that video alone. Just says what's on Sunday. Me and Kyrese. Kyrese is going to educate me. So we're gonna have a me and Kyrese are gonna have a very interesting conversation. We're gonna have a very interesting conversation. And actually, tell you the truth, it's gonna be so interesting that I'm not even gonna drink that night. I wanna be very, very focused, laser focused, and sober. So I'm not even actually gonna sit there and even drink for that. Because with Kyrese, I gotta be on my toes, you know. Plus, I'm looking forward to Sunday after work. Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I actually have to sit there and be sober. Um, be sober for that one. Tyrese is gonna be bringing his A game. Monique says dinner time for me. So nice chatting with you. Yes, it was really great to see you, Monique. You have a great, amazing night. Thank you for joining us. No, and Rihanna, no, it's gonna be a very fun and peaceful conversation. Um, but I gotta sit there and be on yeah, me and Kyrese, me and Kyrese. Ever says I was going off like Donkey Kong. Nah, I'm keep it chill. Harry says I'll drink for both of us, non-alcohol, just soda. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have to sit there and keep my wits. I'm almost actually kind of nervous, to be honest. That's cute. Just I hope you'll be able to join us. I really hope you'll be able to. Oh, here we go. Um, what's good, Double C? Starman is pregnant and real life happened. Oh, okay. And what's good, Double C? Yep. Alyssa, say your piece and move on. Freddie says somebody needs to put blessings oil on Charlotte. That little girl is the devil. Rebuke the demon in the name of Jesus. Freddie says I haven't had Pepsi in nearly 9 months. Oof, man. Carrie says, I don't appreciate Jada locking up my guy while he was recovering from a bullet wound. Death is wrong with her. She's a cop. She's a cop. I mean, that's exactly what I said. I was like, a therapist. Finally. And Shakira says, was Y&R and B&B was good today. Y&R was good. Y&R was good. B&B was okay. Why is it? Yeah, it was. Why is it? Okay. Dolly says Jada was quick solving those crimes today. Y'all want to bar her on Jace this week. Dolly says Charlie needs more than. Yeah, but it's a start though. The Darby says, "Why did you say you hate this channel?" That's like what I said. I was like, "Why is Shakira just acting and said that she hates this channel?" I asked her that, but she didn't answer my question. Though I was just like, "Where did that come from?" Double C says Jada out here figure out people crimes while Rafe can't solve a crime. Just says I thought Sonny and Nina were eloping. Why are they inviting people to the wedding? LaShanta says Nate the Snake is mine. Oh, you mean Nate the Great? Why do Mamie think she's gonna make peace? I'm gonna let this go on for a little bit longer, and then I'm just going to just time people out. Dolly said if Jada spends 15 minutes in Port Charles, the chair will be full. She is a good detective. She is a good detective. Which I didn't understand all the invites to. Yeah. Harry said there's no evidence against Dimitri. He's the victim here. Jada should be ashamed. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Apparently, somebody actually said that they hate the channel. I'm like, the hell did that come from? Just says what's going on. Hmm. Have a night, Alicia. Thank you for joining. Cat Lady's in the chat. What's good, Cat Lady? Cat Lady, I saw you in James' channel. All right, Alyssa. Think you kind of made your point at this point. Harry says not only was he recovering from a bullet, he almost got his. Well, I mean, the joystick part, yes. Darby says Charlotte only needs some long time with Valentine and a belt and a cheese. Bliss says I'm not leaving yet. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that as well. Oh, this does send it into madness. Johnson says, do you think Finn will telling Hope that Thomas isn't ready for her so that he can give it back to Liam? Oh, I never actually thought of that. I never actually thought of that. Exactly. You said you said your piece, so let's just move on. One. That's one word for it. Freddie said, "Hallelujah." A light bulb went off in Valentine. Yeah, that's exactly what I was glad. Spider Quick, how about we just move on? You know, exactly. That's why I said Spider Quick. Let it move on. We got a lot of things going in the chat. What am I doing? Melissa, it's Friday. The chat be wilding out. Yeah, I no, actually, Spider Quick. I said we should just let it go because I allowed it for a reason. I'm not gonna sit there and say what reason, but I allowed it for a reason. So he said it, and we're moving on from that. Now I have my damn notes. I'm moving from this crazy chat. Curry says, "Hell yeah, I'm coming for Vivian. She's lucky I'm not chasing, not playing. I'm taking the high road." Johnson says, "I heard Emily O'Brien playing the Theresa isn't going to be long term, so hopefully." Oh, thank God. Well, Jonathan, that's actually good news. That's good news. It will be a different actress playing her who is actually blind. So dumb, though. That is so dumb. I mean, 13 Black Cats, RJ and Eric have good chemistry. Not, why not? Why not at this point? Oh, double C, so anyway, Vivian could return to delete Gabby. Yeah, because that's another thing. I wonder how Gabby's gonna exit the show. Harry says, but I'm still don't appreciate Gwen threatening my. Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of anyone um threatening another person's joystick to be honest. Freddie says somebody needs to save Ava. Johnson says that Theresa wasn't getting weren't getting now. Isn't Theresa? It's Gwen. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so Stupid. Alyssa says Gabby was working a nerve. I don't care for Vivian like that, but Gabby needs to be grateful. Yes, and I said the same thing. I said the exact same thing. Johnson says it has to be the most outrageous, laziest recast. Yeah, it's well, Jonathan. Did you? Okay, you saw. I don't know if you actually saw my review. Um, but it was so dumb. I wonder where we are with the likes. Pretty sure I probably got a dislike at this point, but whatever. It's exactly, Alyssa. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, that was some really good um that's some really good news. Just said yes, I saw your view and we shared the same thoughts. I sat there, listen, when I got up, the first thing I was like, nah, no, 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 no. And thank you, Darby. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't actually say thank you. Darby gifted a membership. Darby gifted a membership. That's what's up. Thank you, Darby. Devlin said I read someone saying that they thought Drusilla may be returning. Does anyone believe that could be true? Hmm. Hey, we got 18 likes. We got 42 people in the chat. So if you are enjoying the stream, definitely hit the like button. No, I just saw it over there because of all the stuff that's. It does. It does. Unfortunately, it's not even. Yeah, it does. Like Quick said, Queen Jess really getting that Nikisha treatment. Oh, okay. Harry says, I would gift member Bobby Matt if it doesn't go to Queen Jess, so I sit this one. Lashanta says, Sonny's too busy running around with that snake. He don't know Abe is gone. Johnson said, there's an actress who I think will be a better recast for Theresa. She hasn't done any soaps before, but she's. Yeah, I'm kind of curious myself. And Spikewick says, bruh. Spikewick says, come on, pick Jazz. Welcoming a country girl. What? I well, thank you, Darby, because I literally said the same thing. I was like, hmm? Never seen that person. Her name is Cassandra. Well, Nadoli says, Jess, do you have it set up where you can receive memberships? Okay. I know it goes by a couple of different things. But Jess has been on the channel for a long time, and I thought it usually goes by people who's actually been in the chat and in the comments and stuff like that who really interacts with the chat, who interacts with the channel. Yeah, yeah. Spike, Shakira says, I'm an anti-hero. This has to be in the members only this week. Adobe says it's supposed to go by interaction. And Jess is asking how does she do that? Yeah, Shakira, what's going on? What is going on? What's up? Yeah, we're concerned. Concerned. But he says I wasn't shocked that Willow wasn't feeling Sunny and Nina's wedding invitation. I mean, I get it because it's last minute, and she just got back to work, so now she got to sit there and request time off and everything. So I get that part. But it says I have to look it up. It's been a minute since I had deactivated it. Barbie says Button B and me. Who is that? Yeah, they have to. I mean, it can't just be Christina. Shakira says somewhat just. Well, at the end of the day, we're all here for you, Shakira. Harry says Adam should hook up with Claire for a while. Queen the Case is in the chat, just stopping by for a sec. Let's everyone say what's up to the Beyonce of the group. It's actually really, it's actually really interesting. I was watching an old Beyonce. I was watching an old Destiny Child video. Like when they actually had like all four of the Destiny Child girl, or all four of the Destiny Child women, which is still insane. Hard to believe there was actually four people um in Destiny Child. And the only person who I remember is Kelly Rowland. Double C Michael acting like he's pulling teeth by going to Sunny and Nina's wedding. I've not had one. All right, I'll see you in 15 minutes. Yes, it's definitely something else. I'll say that much. Um, Aries, I am really looking forward to this conversation that we're going to be having on Sunday. That's what that's what I'm looking forward to. If you are not a member, you are going to want to be a member for that conversation alone. Dory said there were originally nearly six people. What? Six? That's interesting. I remember Smith seeing a video yesterday. I was like, wait. Spy Quick says, pay Queen Jess, guys. And it's kind of weird because it should actually go to her. And Shakira says Michelle. Oh, that was the fourth one. Oh, that was the third Michelle. Okay. Freddie says whatever Harmony said to Willow in her dream, it has to be something big. Of course, Nina. Now, Kyrie says Spider Quake and Jess are going to be really happy with what I'm attempting to educate opposite perspective. Yes, this should be very interesting. Should be very interesting. Johnson says I saw a preview of Lois returning in GH. Okay, I gotta sit there and I gotta see it. I gotta find it, Jonathan. I gotta find it then. I forgot that they have promos just like the other shows. Oh, it says when I click on the membership, it shows Jess is still a member. It shows Jess is still a member. What the? Exactly, Spike. Wait, she does have to be here. Yeah, and yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying. Like I'm looking at her right now. She does not have the Dragon Ball Z star. Yep. I was like, can't you just like bond over wrestling? Who Chuck D? Harry says, so Jessica, you have to become a member again. I'm desperate. Do you have Cash App? Help, I'll send it to you right now. It's gonna be a get one. It's going to be a get. Yeah, actually, I did, Jonathan. Shakira actually sent it to me last night. Though he says it's weird, Jess doesn't have the Dragon Ball, but it shows her picture under that thank you membership banner. Yeah, no, actually, no, I did see it. They're showing Holly's daughter, who's now a teenager. Also says Teen Holly and Teen Tate. Oh, okay, that's his name. Okay, I was wondering who that guy was, Jonathan. Harry says, "I know, Jess. That's why I'm willing to reimburse for this month." Well, Kyrie, you do follow her on Instagram, right? Freddie said Tracy's not going to be thrilled to see Brooklyn's mother return to Port Charles. No, she is not. No, she is not. No, 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 she is not. It's, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. He's gonna educate me. Johnson says the need to bring in Team Sydney and Team Parker. Yeah, that's what Dolly was just saying. He says, "You don't know Public Enemy. You are the worst. I'm worse than a boomer. Oh my god, damn, oh, awful." Okay, so I'm looking forward to the education segment. Yes, I am too. I am too. I just I am too, Nikisha. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a wild one. That doesn't seem right. Nikisha, I don't believe in a hype, just fight the fight. What? Okay. All right. It's gonna be good. It's going to be good. Why the? That's so annoying. That's irritating. Johnson said, "Do you think Sydney and Holly could be friends or have the same rivalry?" Oh, that. mm, I think it'd be cool to actually if they were friends. I don't see that happening. Spy quick. I don't. I'm trying to look something up and I can't effing find it for some odd reason. It's like it's literally so annoying. All right, I'm gonna let that go for now. Let's there's Snore, Holly, and well, let's just give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. Let's see how it works out. Shakira said Thomas born same year as Tate, so they might well put Thomas as a team. So I might as well put Thomas as a team. All right, well that's weird. He said, "LOL, I'm making Public Enemy songs." Let's say yeah, and hopefully we hear about Jada and Tate's mom next week. I keep forgetting. I well also Talia is leaving. Freddie says, "No, I could be wrong." Just like how they celebrate Epiphany's life at 2023 Nurses Ball. What if they do the same thing for Bobby Spencer next year? She played a huge role for. Oh, hmm. Well, yeah. You think about it. They didn't really do anything for. Well, they didn't do anything on any of the soaps for Billy Miller. They didn't do anything for him. They didn't do a damn thing for him. And just that, bro. Curry says, I hope DC appears on Sunday as well, at least in the chat. Send him the link if you. Oh, yeah, of course. Just says, who are those people? Look at this. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to send him the link. I'm going to send him the link. Oh, yo. Ambassador Sam. Ambassador Sam has sent 5 memberships. Definitely oh shit. Shoot. Well, too late for that. Harry says to people we never heard of before. What? Well, first of all, thank you, Ambassador Sam. What's that? I'm sorry, what? Johnson says they had a tribute montage. Yeah, they did. I mean, granted, it was yeah, they did something towards the end. Um, and what the? Well, first of all, thank you, Ambassador Sam. Thank you. I mean, they should. Bobby Spencer was a nurse. Well, yeah. I mean, hopefully they do something. Hopefully it's not like what they did to why the oh, this phone is just pissing me off. Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up, Ambassador Sam. Thank you. I mean, granted, I know it's like people that we never heard of, but hopefully they come through the chat and they can also sit there and watch Kyrie's Clark educate me. Um, yes, you know what, and yes, we will. You know what? Thank you, and we will sit there and talk about the whole. Um, we will sit there and talk about the Donna and Gwen thing. We will sit there and talk about that. Johnson says, "How would you feel if they introduce a whole new team scene? If it's good, I'm with it. If it's good, I'm with it. Because Dolly was into saying that they used to do that back in the day. So it's be interesting. If it were if you know the writing's good, that's all I care about. That's what I called it about Jane Estate. You did, you did. And my dude says in all big letters. Sidequick says all these randoms getting members and not just. This is just that awesome. Carrie says, yeah, let's both try to remain. Oh, of course. You know me, Kyrie's. You know me. I'm always the calm, cool, and collective one. So don't have to worry about me. Carrie says, I don't mind contributing to the chat through membership, but if it's going to be like this, I'm going to do it through super chats and animal chats. Animal chats. Well, I don't know what that is. I know what super chats is, but yeah, no, and that's the thing though. It is very random. That's something that they don't do right. Um, and the thing is, sometimes it goes to people that don't even interact with the live streams. Oh, animation chats. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing though. Yeah, it. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite quick. It is. It is because these people aren't even usually in the chat. So listen, I'm thinking next week. Talia's last week because in the spoilers she talks about her future and I think she'll be leaving town. Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm cool with it to be honest. Curry says, well, I'm not always chill, you know my reputation, so that's why I said I need you to be strong. Oh no, I got you. No, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Don't get me wrong, Kyrie. I'm always very interested in Smithfield learning and growing and stuff like that as a person. So if you can always sit there and give me a new perspective, I'm there for it. Johnson says, I'm surprised they age Holly before Parker after all of this. He is her older brother. Also says, given the fact that Parker and Holly are siblings, we could end up seeing Parker sometime soon. Billy says it's unfortunate Gabby is leaving because this will be a great time to age up Ari. Curry says, "Oh yeah, and I owe you an apology on the whole Max and Gabby thing. I was admitting my wrong." It's all good. It's all good. I was hi, broski. Freddie says, "I understand the writers have to get the rest of the storylines out the way, but I hope they will salute Jackie." Well, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't see why they wouldn't, Freddie. Lashanta says, "I wish Tom listen to Taylor. Hope's a user now. She thinks about Finn just like yeah. I'm Lashanta. I'm glad you saw that too. I sat there. I was like, girl, what you doing? I was like, what are you doing? Double C says, will Talia, I wonder will Talia if ever return with Sean's baby? Oh, that'd be crazy. I mean, that'd be soapy. Johnson says if Gabby gets recasted, we can see. Yeah, if that's the case, I mean, yes, definitely. But I doubt that. But yes, if that's the case, then yeah, I can see that too. Like he said the other day, I was gifted a membership for a chat. It was my first time being there. It's so strange. Yeah, it's very. I They give people who haven't been in the chat, but the people that are normally in the chat, they don't gift it to. I don't get that. I find that to be so annoying. And hell, I don't even. I mean, granted, they could be people that watch my soap opera stuff, or they could be people that watch. I don't know my other videos. It's the weirdest thing. Lashanta said Stefan saw Gabby get his mom. Steffi saw Gabby get his mom out the way. Stefan saw Gabby get his mom out the way. No, yes, and well, again, thank you. I mean, thank you again, Ambassador Sam. Thank you again. No, it says Albert Brave finds a job for Tate, and at first the Brady pub, and it turns out he did. Oh, okay, wow, you're giving the spoilers tonight. Curry says I saw it in the replay. Okay. That lady says Kyle saw Summer checking out Chase. Yeah, and it's really fun. It's really interesting, Cat Lady. Um, I feel like this is gonna be one of those whole like if here's the thing, if he actually has the audacity to sit there and get jealous, I'm like, bro, you are a POS. Oh yeah, and I did say this before things got a little crazy in the chat. I saw you in James live stream today. I saw you in James live stream today. I couldn't actually say anything because I was busy doing stuff, but I saw you in the live stream today. I was like, oh, that's one of my subscribers. Theresa, he really did match my energy. Yes, exactly. Kyrie's, and it was so funny too because when he left, you came in. It was almost like some sort of tag team sort of thing. It's like he tagged you in, and I found that to be very interesting. Um, hopefully, hopefully he can sit there and be in the chat when you're in the chat one day. Johnson says Emily O'Brien with a Theresa wig reminds me of when Abigail wore a black wig as. Yeah, well, I mean, I never actually watched it, but yeah, Kelly, I was like, wait, I was like, I know her, I know her. She's one of my subscribers. I'm very possessive. According to Darby, I'm very somewhat possessive of my subscribers. But he says I don't know what it is about Fizz. I just don't see chemistry. Yeah, a lot of people aren't a fan of those two. Just says I would be mad if I wouldn't be mad if Nina and Valentine got back together. Probably gonna wind up happening. Harry says you better make sure you have liquor that day if it happens. But if what happens? Hmm. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Come on, Carrie. So I can sit there and take you and Douglas at the same time. I ain't worried. I am not worried, Kyrie. So I can take you and Douglas at the same time. Um, it was weird. Kyrie says both me and the other. Is that? I tell you, I was like, that's what I noticed too. I was like, y'all that same energy right there. Y'all doing that same energy. I like that. Kyrie says, match me on a good day. You sure about that, Kyrie? Sure about that? I don't know. If you say so. If you say so, Kyrie. Yeah, I mean, it probably does in a lot of people's opinion. Just you know how Maurice is, though. Maurice wants something, he gets it. Johnson says, "I hope that Holly is," but Double C. I don't know if they're related. I don't know if they're related. Here says, "I'm positive I'm not just. I'm even worse." Johnson says, "I think Holly would rather have Eric as her stepfather than EJ." Well, yeah, I don't blame. And Cherry Ice Cream is back. Johnson says, "I hope that Holly is the one who exposes Sloan's secret about her mother's baby." If anyone would do it, it would make sense. It would make sense it would be her. Okay, well that's good to know, Jonathan. Just as I would never thought Nina and Sunny would be together. Like that sounds crazy writing. That sounds like the power of Maurice Bernard. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like the power of Maurice Bernard. Seriously. Seriously, says Gwen ran off with Demetrius' money. I heard. Yes, she did. I'll just decimate your spirit. Okay. Okay. October 9th. Wow. I wonder where you're getting these spoilers from. What was I? Closest relation for Holly and Tate is that Holly's grandparent is now the widow. See, that's the problem with Days, because I'm just like, if Kyrie's just trying to make it seem like it's like we're gonna have like a SummerSlam sort of match or something. Um, just said never liked it, never will. One of Sunny's worst pairings. Okay, broski. Dolly says we just found that the Maggie and Victor's marriage wasn't legal, so Holly and T aren't even related by marriage. Alyssa says Theresa has chemistry with Cynthia. They might as well have Sunny and Nina together. Honestly, like them together, but I fear Sunny will drop her because of the SEC secret. That's definitely going to wind up happening. But here's what I will sit there and say, Alyssa. It's new and it's different, and I'm cool with that. I would have never actually pictured Nina and Sunny being together. So, Melissa Albert in my heart is going to be Susan or Holly. Yeah, I know a lot of people are saying the same thing. A lot of people in the chat are saying the same thing. Jakaris is in the chat. What's good, Jakaris? Yeah, I'm still kind of clueless on this whole chemistry thing. Yeah, I figured. Harry says, well, maybe she should get on her knees and beg the little man for forgiveness. I'm sorry, what you say? What did you say, Josh? Jakaris says, I've been good, been busy. Last day, hey everyone, I'm glad I made the chat, just finished work. How was work? How was work on last day? How was work? Oh no, I heard that. I heard that. I seriously wanna wait till one day when Jess decides to cam up and come on here. Jakar says Sonny should have killed Gladys. Okay. Have a good night, Dolly. Thank you for joining. Ross says Bonnie breaking news to Kayla. Wow. Okay. Have a good night, Dolly. Thank you for joining. What? Like you ready? Yes. uh, that's cute. I mean, I get it, Jess. You're a little intimidated to sit there and come on here and have a debate. I get it. I could be kind of a lot, and I understand. All good, Jess. It's no shame. I get it. You know, you don't have to be afraid. Jess, I may actually decide to even go easy on you. I don't know. Depends how charitable I am. Last day says it was good. I did a lot of cleaning for my job today, so it was just cleaning all day. My feet are hurting from all the walking, so I'm glad I got 2 days off before I go back on Monday. Oh, nice! You got a whole weekend off. I figured he would sit there and go on some people's cars. I mean, I personally never really understood why he was so bad to some people. But last day, I'm actually glad that you got the weekend off. That's what's up. Freddie said Jordan needs to be blanked down. That woman needs to live her best life since Zeke is trapped in the attic. They always put these characters in the attic, like I forgot the doctor's name, Monica. Harry says Abby is less of a challenge since, but yes, I doubt that. I just think that she's just kind of scared to come on. That's all. But I get it. I get it. You know, it's just no hard feelings. I still rock with Jess. Mel says Albert Chad is very hesitant to marry Stephanie, and she gets disappeared because she is playing mom to the kids. Yeah, I mean, you know the date? Okay, wow. And Monica can stay. Jess, Chicago's, oh, it's stupid. That's how I feel about it. It's dumb. It's really, really, really stupid. Oh my goodness! I know it's only for a short while, but that is really, really bad. My goodness, is it bad? Yep, that's right. Lois is coming back next week. Takaris. Well, I okay. I was I don't actually have any words for that. I don't have any words for that. So I'm just gonna let that go. I don't have any words for that. I don't actually have a comeback for that, Kyrie. So you win that one. You win that one round. Oh well, yeah. No, he's gonna be back next week. Jakars, he's gonna be back next week. Freddie said, Jess said what she said. But quick says, LOL, why the hate on Monica? Yeah, Jess, why the hate on Monica? No. I said you got that one round. But let's see how you do on Sunday. We have a good time on Sunday. I don't hate Monica, I just think she's useless. Oh, we were having such a good time. What does she bring to the show besides as desperation need for a oh desperate needs for a facelift? Oh damn, Jess. She cares that Chad, Abigail with Alex with Stefan. What? I don't think there's anyone else though. Let's have a good night, Nicole. Thank you for joining. Lastly, since I've been at my job since I'm 21 years old, and some other people are 17 younger, their work weekends, and I get well. That is what's up. That is what's up. I'm very happy to hear that last thing. Very happy to hear that. That's cool. Lashanta says, "How many lies have Nina told?" Mel says, "Albert Teresa wants Alex to take her back on a date, but he said, but winds up with." Oh, okay. I said the same thing. I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, Jess. Damn, girl. Last day says BNB and Finn and Hope just absolutely not. It will not be the same thing that will happen to Liam. He sees in the chat, so Gwen is not Theresa. Does this mean Theresa has a. That's right, the one and only. DC's in the chat. Oh, DC. I gotta sit there and tell you. So this Sunday, me and Kyrese are going to be having a debate, a very friendly debate about relationships and revenge cheating, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So I hope I get to see you on Sunday, DC. And if you want, you can even come through. You can even come through on Sunday. Like Kyrese is going to be there, and it's going to be good. I say it's because it's another man who is actually in love with Stephanie. Yep, it's going to be fun. All right. Gonna be a good one. DC said the idea of taking revenge cheating, why people need to stay in their seat cells. I like that. I like that. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be good. And me, like I always sit there and say, all jokes aside, I definitely love to sit there and hear a different perspective. I would definitely love to sit there and hear a different perspective. Lashanta says Benelli coming next week. Okay, that's interesting. Exactly, Kyrie's. I would like that. Freddie said the only character that was peaceful and an angel was the beloved Emily Quartermain. Then they killed her off, and he brung her back as Rebecca Shaw, and that was a mistake. And I actually tell you, I think that was the last time they actually tried to kill off a character and then bring them back, and was like, nope, we can't do this anymore. We cannot do this anymore. DT says, so ladies and gentlemen, remember, don't be like Belle. Stay in your seat. And Andrew says, amen. Andrew says, amen, DC. Yeah, exactly. Lila Quartermain. That is true. They did. They did. Franco and Austin, which I'm gonna be honest, I thought was stupid. Also, I thought it was stupid. Also, Lasanta said Tracy Abbott. Yeah, I did my review today. I was like, I don't even understand why Tracy's in this episode. Like, she didn't do anything for the episode. She never does anything for the episode. She's just there. But yeah, no, the whole Frank and Austin thing was just stupid. This was worse stuff. I don't know why, but I feel like the Gwen and Theresa thing is even worse. DC says Belle was so disrespectful for that. She better be glad a drunk cheating just was all he did. He really should have left her. I'm gonna be honest. Well, I guess you have a point. Just as Austin Socks Mason makes him interesting. Yes, that's very true. I agree with that. I agree with that. hmm Good that. But yeah, granted, I just thought it was stupid. And, okay. Here's the thing that made that scene so bad. The background music. Whenever they use that type of music on Days of Our Lives, um, it's always meant to be as a joke. Now, Alyssa, exactly, DC. Sean got her back by cheating on her with Talia. Alyssa, I need you to be in the chat on Sunday. I need you to be in the chat on Sunday. Okay? I'm gonna be counting on you to have my back. I'm gonna be counting on you, Alyssa, to have my back. See, I love that energy. I appreciate that energy. DC says, "Oh no, if someone cheated on me, I'd turn into Heather Weber." Kara says, "Days of Our Lives do need a new theme." Alyssa, I will after work. Okay. I just want to make sure that you're gonna be there. I definitely want your energy in the chat. She says, "I figured Mamie was working with someone. She was way too happy at that Chancellor Winter meeting." Like I said, it's a very beautiful thing when we actually are in 100% agreement on something. That brings a smile to my face. I appreciate that. Lashanta said the best character by the same person was Adam and Stu. You know what? I agree. You know what? I actually agree with that. Well, let me go back to you, Freddie. Hold on. I agree with that. I agree with that. Freddie says, I believe Emily and Lila Quartermain were the only two peaceful characters on GH. Everybody else on the show is toxic as hell. Yes, no, I agree with that. She inspires the stream. Alyssa, yes, Albert, it's like some piece way better than GH. Yes, love it. Alyssa, this is why I talk about days more than GH sometimes. I talk about why I'm being big. I'm with it. I'm with it, Alyssa, I am. I am with it. Johnson says the end of days today was definitely a is that and that's what I was saying, like the music that they play. Like, okay, Jonathan, they play a certain type of theme music whenever they do like a joke. Whenever they tell a joke or something that's supposed to be humorous. That's what they played when she walked out the door or whatever. Like when they choked Theresa. It was more of a joke. That's true. That's true. Jess does have a way of being inspirational. I can say that. This video that I'm planning that I may or may not do was inspired by Jess. Johnson says that saxophone music is always yes it is. Yes it is. Mel says Ava catches a break because Susan tells Rafe that she's not going to press. Well, she definitely does. And then she definitely is catching a break now. Carrie says, I want to file a lawsuit against Jade on behalf of Dimitri. Yes. Now, Alyssa says we should have a Zoom chat soon. Yes, I would definitely like that. Would definitely like that. That's what's up. I know. It's just. I gotta plan it. I know, Justin. I gotta plan it out. I gotta plan it out. But honestly, talk to you, Alyssa. Um, I'll definitely love to sit there and have you in the chat. Even if you just came by, and you popped in for a little bit. I'll definitely love that. Yes, Dolomitics actually did. Dolomitics actually came through. Shakira says I'm shy and low key. Let's say we can do that for the members only. I like that idea. I like that idea. It'll be yeah. You have a point. You have a point. Just said I would show up for that. All right. Yeah, I'll plan it out. But yeah, I know. I know. I'm planning it out. Yes. Just to answer that question, Dolomitics actually came through. Um, he was actually really fun and chill and funny and actually gave me a different perspective on Carly and the character and stuff that I didn't think of. Shakira says Ben, we've been on chat for so long. Alyssa, how was Jade? Okay, Alyssa, how was Jade unprofessional? Vivian lied and told her the truth. That means something. That's for you, Kyrie's. And Lashanta also says, Kyrie's Jada did her job. I can't stand Gabby and Stefan. Um, just about how she's always protected. She's always really been protected. She was always protected by either Sonny or Jason. And this is the first time that she really has to stand up, stand on her own 2 feet for the most part. I mean, granted, Sonny will step in if your life is in danger, but um, I don't know. I mean, Dolly actually said it a lot better than I could have. But if you go back to the video yesterday, he actually came. I think it was like 20 minutes into the video. He came on. So definitely check that out because he brought up a really good point. He explained it better than I could, which I was like, oh, okay, I can see that. Ashanti says Max and Lucy going to replace Sasha. How she pulls her stock. Well, I mean, it is business. It's not personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not personal. And she did stab somebody. It's not exactly a good PR thing to sit there and really have. I will say, oh, okay, all right, Mel. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie says Jada is unprofessional and rude to lock up the victim. They lied. Oh my God, Vivian had no right to have a gun. She just took statements with no evidence. Hmm. I guess that answers that, Alyssa and Lashanta. Thank you, Kyrie's. DC says, now Albert saying stabbing someone isn't good. DC says, not Albert saying stabbing someone isn't good PR. Hmm, I don't get it. And Alyssa says Kyrie's has a point. Hmm, I can see that. JC says you're referring to Sasha stabbing someone is why she got fired from Deception. How that makes sense. Well, I mean, it's just a bad PR. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like all the stuff that she went through, the stocks is going down. So I'm just looking at more of a PR thing. Plus, Vivian shouldn't be having a gun, but she was protecting her own son and her daughter-in-law. DC says, "Whatever. What are your thoughts on Aunt Mamie? Whatever. I hear that name, I feel like she's about to make me." um, I thought that Jill was annoying, but besides that, I don't know. I don't know the character too well. That's the thing. I think that she is working with somebody else, though. I think she is working with somebody else. I think it's interesting that she's trying to bring the family, close together. But I'm also just like, I don't know if Nate, I don't know if it's a good idea for Nate to actually work um with his family, because his family don't like him, and I can't imagine actually going to a job every day where people practically don't like you and practically want to spit on you. Harry says they're not related. They're not reliable witnesses, and Dimitri was the only one with the gun. Shot wound. He was distressed when he held that gun after Kristen held. Freddie says, "I know it's just assault, but they done so. They done Sam so dirty over the years. Having Carly always come first to Jason, then Carly is the first to know about Drew's condition. And of course, Sam is the last. That's true. And on top of that, okay. DC says it's weird for Maymay to be the one bringing them together when it's clear she has no relationship with any of them. And that's true, Freddie. And on top of that, she's not even upset about Carly's part as far as Drew being in jail. Like she's really not that upset about it. Apparently, it's like they're still besties or something. So I'm not. Yeah, I can see that part. Moses Albert Sean and Bell are going to have a disagreement. Yeah, I heard about. Well, Theresa says, so Albert, why wasn't Kristen arrested? Well, why would she be arrested for? Demetri didn't sit there and say anything, and there's literally no proof. It's Dimitri word versus Kristen's word. There's no cameras there, so why would she be in jail? JC says, I'm still mad we didn't get to see Sonny Jason Carly love triangle. I'm glad we didn't get to see that. I'm so glad we did not get to see that. I was not a fan of. Just as so some people are upset that people are, I guess, complaining about Trina and Spencer being in bed and are making it a race thing, a racism thing, and claiming people don't have the same energy with Joss and Dex. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. It is, but I have to tell you, the truth, Jess, I'm not even surprised by it. I'm really not. Um, I generally don't usually follow that couple or really talk about them because I have to tell you, the truth, it's just really stressful and just annoying. You know. DC says Robert that Jason's Carly and Sonny love triangle was 20 years in the making. Jewish fans were robbed. Yet they could have ended the show on that storyline. Um, my whole thing is though, DC. I didn't like the Jason and Carly scenes. Like me personally, I didn't like the Jason and Carly scenes though. Like the love stuff. I didn't like it. I was not a fan of it. Yeah, but I feel like this conversation is about to descend into madness. DC says the way Trina was grabbing that man's back. But yeah, that's why I generally do not sit there and talk about them. Terry Ice Cream says I did not like Jason. I didn't like Jason together. I wasn't a fan of it either. DC says, but Albert, you hate all love scenes, so why is that any different? I was just not a fan of the Jason and Carly stuff. I just wasn't. It just didn't really work for me, to be honest. Freddie says people always kind of assume just because Spencer and Trina are a different race is a problem. People need to stop thinking negative all the time about interracial couple. Love is love, period. Harry says, once again, Albert just proves my point exactly. There's no video evidence of. Yeah, I get that. So why was my guy arrested on 2 counts of attempted murder? I can see that. Just as I saw the FB comments, but I saw the same with Josh and Dax. Hmm. Well, I made a video about that. Actually, I made a couple of videos about that. And I'll just sit there and say this before I end the chat, before I end the live stream tonight. Here we go with this nonsense. Here's the thing. I do know that some people can say some racist things about Trina and Spencer. But sometimes it's real, sometimes it's not. Now, Double C said, so I just got reported by YouTube saying my comments have been removed. Well, could you what I mean, Double C, the thing is I can't say, well, can you tell me what the subject matter was about or try to use different words? Because I mean, granted, Double C, I know there is words that I just sit there and put out that I did put out certain words that could be flagged that if they were racist or whatever or rude or slut shaming and stuff like that. So I don't know what it is that you said. Freddie says you can't help who you love, others black, white, green, purple. Who gives an F? Yeah, I mean, granted, yeah, there's some cases, there's some precedents when it comes towards Trina and Spencer. There's times when people will sit there and say some racist stuff. It's unfortunate. That's not always the case. All right, but I see this thing is just going into. All right, well, listen. I think I'm gonna sit there and end the stream right here because I do have to sit there and make a call, and I do want to sit there and watch low key before I go to bed. So this was actually a lot of fun. I want to thank everyone for coming through on Friday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ambassador Sam, Kyrie's, Darby. Um, this is fun. Thank you for spending a Friday night with me. Thank you, Quiet Guy. Have a good night, Quiet Guy. Have a good night, DC. Darby says, no, it's not about that. Johnson says, join us next time for another edition of Soap Chat without the boss stick. Yes, you have a good night. Thank you, Jonathan. Have a good night, Anjanetta. Have a good night, Melly Mel. Have a good night, Becky D. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Andrea. Have a good night, Alyssa. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Have a good night, Freddie. Have a good night, Mel. Have a good night, Jess. Goddess Jess. Have a good night, Freddie. DC says people I know aren't as defensive for Sabrina as they are for Daniel and Lily. Just an observation. Good point. Yes, but have a good night, DC. Have a good night, Alyssa. Make sure that if you are not a member, definitely become a member. Um, Me and Kyrie's Clark, the one and only, we're gonna be sitting there going head to head. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Have a good night, Ambassador Sam. Thank you for joining. DC says I meant that comment in reverse. Have a good night, Double C. Good night, Roman Boss. Good night, Mel. Good night, Becky. Good night, Darby, DC, Andrea, Jerry Ice Cream, Alyssa, Spy Quake, and everyone. Just so that I think Sabrina has more fans than haters, but that's just me. Have a good night, Blackmon. Yes, if you're not a member, make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit the join button. It'll be a lot of, and maybe if DC has some time, he'll sit there and come through. Oh, cherry ice cream. It's on Sunday. It's gonna be on Sunday, but you got to be a member though. It's gonna be on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So pretty much the same time that I always do my live stream. Um, Darby says, Carrie says Darby gifted another membership went to another non-existent person. I'm sorry about that, Darby. I am. No, 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 no. No, listen, I appreciate you doing it because it will get some people in the membership. Have a good night, Shakira. It will get people in the membership on there. Why is it not coming up? No, but seriously, I appreciate it, Darby. Thank you so much. You know what? You know what I got something to do? Have a good night, Shakira. Just sit there and come through. The producer of One Like Live said the same thing about Albert. And unfortunately, wow. Oh my goodness. Just says what's going on. Oh no, I was writing down Bachelor Sam's name because I always sit there and give my thanks towards the end in the community tab. So, and since it doesn't always show it, it doesn't come in my phone for some odd reason. Um, we gotta do it that way. Well, yes. Have a good night, Laura B. Have a good night, Shakira. Thank you for joining. Freddie says, Albert, all the Sabrina haters just get a blank to satisfy themselves or something. I'm just saying they're hating so much. Yeah, I mean, it's unnecessary. It is. It's unnecessary. Listen, I don't. I may not care that much for Sabrina, for Sabrina, but I don't hate them. It's like, listen, if people like him, that's cool. Yeah, Jess, because I am an Android user, Jess. Um, I'm not like you fancy people with your iPhones, Miss Miss Fancy. Also, Jess, I hope I get to see you this weekend. Hope I get to sit there and see you this weekend. Like Kyrie said, um you were inspired to sit there and do this live stream. Like Kyrie said, um have a good night, Ariana. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you always. Yes, you're inspired. I mean, not surprised because you are inspirational. So I hope I get to sit there and see you. Yes, have a great night, Ariana. Thank you so much. Thank you for just coming through. I really appreciate you. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Freddie. Alyssa said, join the iPhone. Join the iPhone team, Albert. I know. I'm so old school. So old school. I mean that's why I'm such a boomer. I'm such a boomer. Yeah, no. Ambassador Sam was awesome. Was awesome tonight. Oh, damn, Jess. Jess is always not there putting me in my place. And for some odd reason, I'm sometimes okay with it, which is a problem. But Ariana said, "Thank you, I appreciate you." No, I appreciate you. Seriously. No, you're always cool. You always bring just a really good energy, and I appreciate that. Lisa, hello. Like just you are. I know. It's true. It's very true, Alyssa. But yes, thank you for always coming through, Ariana. Praise to Albert and again, I mean Albert, and again, I'm glad you liked. No, I love new picture. I do. I love new picture. I love your energy coming in. Very brave, and I'm just honored. Just honored you're in the chat. Harry says that's right. Jess and me are the only ones to put Albert in his place. Yes. So definitely hope the inspiration actually does come in on Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, if you're not a member, definitely join. It's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. So hope I get to see then see the goddess Jess. And I look forward to seeing you as well, Alyssa, after you get out of work and everything. All right, everyone, have a great night. I will see y'all. Well, if you're a member, I will see you tomorrow. Everyone else, I'll see y'all next week, unless you're going to become a member. And if that case, I will see you tomorrow and the following day. Have a good night, Andrea. Ambassador says, thank you, Mr. Bosick, sir. I enjoy your channel. I enjoy having you here. I do. I enjoy having you here, Ambassador Sam. I do. So thank you for joining. And again, also, Ambassador Sam, thank you again for the gift membership. That was pretty awesome of you. I appreciate that. So thank you. All right, laters.